Good morning, students. Today we are going to read a new lesson of your English book, A Pod of My Own. The lesson is based on the advanced and developed means of transport we use today and that our future generation is going to use in the coming years. Look at this picture. This picture is a clear reflection of our development in the field of transport. You can see easily how people started traveling. Look at the personal transportation. Earlier, people traveled on foot, then they used the animals for traveling, and then wheel was invented. They had personal bicycles, motorbikes, and cars afterwards. If we see the public transportation, it started with carts, then the engine developed, the motor came, and the trains, the cars, the buses. After that, the electric train, and then after the bullet trains, and now we are in the new generation, and the pod is next of these. A pod is an automated taxi or cab runs in London from Heathrow Airport to different locations there. There's no driver driving the vehicle. It runs on the instructions given to the system fit in the pod. It runs on its own track, so there isn't issues of traffic and there's no chance of accidents. Now let us begin the lesson. The Diwali holiday was a thrilling time for Nancy and me. We were visiting my uncle in London. I was excited because the last time we were there, I wanted to ride on the London Eye but couldn't because Nancy was too scared. This time I was sure I would not miss it. The writer was very excited because in Diwali holidays they planned to visit his uncle who lived in London. He was thrilled because he wanted to ride on London Eye, which he couldn't in the last visit because his sister Nancy was too young and scared of riding it. This time he was sure that he would have a fantastic time over London Eye. Children, London Eye, which is also known as Millennium Wheel, is a giant wheel, or you can say a Ferris wheel, situated at the banks of River Thames. It is especially designed for the tourists as it gives the full view of the city of London from its peak. Our jet landed at Heathrow Airport at a very convenient time, 11 a.m. Since Mum had been here many times before, she had told her brother that we would reach his place on our own. I was glad she had because I got to ride in the new mode of transport that everybody had been talking about. Children, Heathrow Airport, which is originally called London Airport or London Heathrow, is a major international airport in London. The writer landed at the airport at a very convenient or suitable time. Usually, daytime is the most convenient time for traveling. So the writer and his family landed at 11 a.m., which was very suitable time. As the writer's mom was to London many times before, so she already told her brother that they could manage to reach his place by their own. And this made the writer very happy because he would get a chance to ride in the new mode of transport. This new transport system is the pods. So the new transport system was called as pods, and which were also known as Ultra PRT, where ULT stands for Urban Light Transport and PRT means Personal Rapid Transit. But to the writer, pod sounded cuter, so he used to call it pod. I was curious We headed towards the car park station with our luggage. The station's automatic glass doors opened up to these high-tech little vehicles. They were queuing up outside, waiting for passengers. They looked like tiny hatchback cars, but almost completely oblong in shape. I could hardly see the rubber wheels, and their front windows reminded me of the adorable face of a honeybee with long black eyes. The writer was very curious and eager to explore this new vehicle. They moved towards the car park station where pods are lined to board. There were automatic glass doors that opened to the highly technological mode of conveyance, and they looked like tiny hatchback. Hatchback means having a sloping back door. But this vehicle was oblong in shape. Oblong here means long and narrow. The wheels of the vehicle was hardly visible, and its windows reminded the writer of the beautiful, attractive and adorable face of honeybee with long black eyes. People got in, pressed a button and the doors closed. So once the people were inside, the doors closed. The little pods were fast and made almost no noise, and they were entirely computer controlled. So the little pods were running in speed without noise or without sound, and they were under the control of computer. They were totally computer controlled vehicles. Imagine a car without a driver. I had only read about things like that in a science magazine. Here, I was actually going to sit in one. So, the writer is saying that he read things like these in science magazines, but now he was really witnessing and experiencing it. Before boarding a pod, Mum selected a destination option on a touchscreen computer on the platform. After she had made her selection, the computer confirmed it. Our pod arrived very soon, and when the doors opened, I saw it was much roomier than it looked. 4 people could fit in with ease, and there was plenty of space for luggage. So, the writer's mother selected a destination option where they had to reach before boarding on a touch screen computer on the platform. The pod then arrived for the selected destination, and when the door opened, the writer realized that it was more spacious, more roomier than what it looked. A family can easily fit inside with their luggage. We got in and Mum pushed the button to close the doors. Once inside, I felt as if we were in a tiny space shuttle. The seats were comfortable and it was very clean. So once they got in, the doors were closed. The seats were comfortable and it gave the feeling of a tiny space shuttle. Children, space shuttles are the vehicles capable of traveling in outer space. People travel to outer space in space shuttle, and pod was giving the same feeling of a space shuttle. Won't it get crowded when it stops to pick up other passengers? I asked. No, replied Mum. It won't stop for more passengers, which is nice. We will have some privacy. I smiled at that. To me, it meant I could talk as loudly as I wanted, without Mum telling me to simmer down. The speed was perfect and it was more comfortable than any bus. So here, the writer asked his mother about the crowd of passengers the pod was going to pick up in the way. But his mother assured him and said that it won't stop for more passengers, which relaxed the writer, as then he could talk freely and his mother won't tell him to simmer down. Simmer down here means to talk in low voice or to calm down, which made the writer more comfortable and more relaxed to travel. Mum told me that pods are the most environmental friendly form of transport since they are battery powered. Children, all the battery powered transport which do not run on petrol or diesel, they are environment friendly transport systems. They are also very efficient. Even with a maximum speed of 40 km per hour, they are quite fast because they don't get stuck in traffic jams. Once an ultra pod departs from its station of origin, it does not stop until it reaches its destination. So the pods, they run on their own tracks and they never get stuck in the traffic jams. In congested urban areas, congested means overcrowded and urban means cities. So in the overcrowded city areas, this make the Ultra considerably faster than private cars and much faster than most buses. So pods works well in the urban areas where there is more traffic, and it is significantly faster than private cars and faster than most of the buses. Mum also told me that she had read in the papers that New Delhi and Amritsar might be the first two cities in India to introduce this form of transport. And to the writer, his mother informed that in India, two of the cities most probably were going to be the first cities to have pods. Many other pods passed by. Pods travel on elevated tracks in some places and on level ground in others. Since they are computer driven, the chances of an accident are less. So when the writer was traveling to his uncle's house, he noticed many other pods passed by. Pods travel on elevated tracks. Elevated means raised tracks. So in some of the places the pod travels in the raised tracks, and in some of the places they travel on level grounds. The pods have their own tracks to travel. They do not travel on common roads. And since they are computer driven, they are controlled by the computer, the chances of an accident are very less. So it seems that computers are going to drive cars, driverless cars and trains may happen in future. And the writer thought that maybe in the future we would have trains that would be without drivers and they were totally computer driven. So we could dream of a future of all the vehicles which were under the control of computers and we would not need a driver. I only wished we could buy a pod of ourselves. Who knows, maybe sometime in future I will. And then after traveling or while traveling in the pod, the writer thought of possessing a pod of its own. Thank you, children.